The city never sleeps, but that night it listened. Reports came in from the outskirts first. Subway workers complained of strange vibrations in the tunnels, low, rhythmic pulses that didn't match any train schedule. Maintenance crews found nothing. No structural damage. No animals. Just a feeling deep in the bones that something heavy had passed through. Dr. Aaron Blake watched the footage in disbelief. The thermal cameras showed a long, cold shape moving along the concrete wall, perfectly aligned with the echoing hum of the city's power grid. It followed the noise, he said quietly. Seraphis auditus had left the forest. Urban environments were chaos to human ears, sirens, engines, voices overlapping, but to the snake, it was order. Repeating patterns. Predictable rhythms. The subway's vibration map was cleaner than any jungle floor. Lena stood at the edge of the platform long after the last train had passed. She could feel it now, the faint tremor in the soles of her shoes, the hum traveling through steel and stone. The snake didn't need darkness anymore. It had concrete. The first confirmed incident happened beneath an abandoned station. A homeless man was found unconscious, no visible wounds, pulse barely detectable. Security audio revealed no screams, only a brief, sharp metallic clatter as something struck the rails. Venom analysis later showed a modified compound, slower, quieter, designed to immobilize without immediate death. It's changing its venom, Lena said, for enclosed spaces. The city reacted the way cities always do, slowly. Officials blamed faulty sensors. Transit authorities dismissed the reports as rats. Social media filled the gap with rumors and blurry footage, shadows moving against tiled walls, a sound like breath beneath the tracks. The snake adapted faster. It learned which frequencies brought humans closer, public announcements, maintenance alarms, dropped tools. It positioned itself where sound converged, striking not at noise, but at expectation. Aaron's models updated again. The prediction arc stretched through stations, corridors, and stairwells. The snake wasn't navigating randomly. It was mapping the city by sound. Late one night, Lena stood in the control room as the alarms went dead. Not broken. Muted. The city had gone quiet. From deep within the tunnel network of a low vibration rolled outward, measured, deliberate, alive. Aaron whispered the thought they'd both been avoiding. In here, he said, silence doesn't mean safety. Lena stared at the darkened screens. It means it's already listening. And somewhere beneath the city, the snake coiled, perfectly still, waiting for the next sound to tell it where to strike.
The city fought back with noise. Emergency broadcasts flooded the airwaves. Sirens blared continuously. Construction crews worked through the night, hammering steel, flooding tunnels with chaotic vibration. The idea was simple: overwhelm the predator, drown its senses, force it to retreat. For the first time since entering the city, Seraphis auditus hesitated. Dr. Aaron Blake watched the live feed as the snake stalled beneath a junction of service tunnels, its body coiled tight, head lifted, jaw muscles twitching as overlapping frequencies collided. The soundscape was no longer clean. "It's confused," Lena said, her voice low. "We're jamming it." They designed the trap in layers. Speakers embedded along the tunnel walls emitted shifting tones, frequencies tuned to mimic panic, movement, and mechanical failure. The goal wasn't to attract the snake, but to mislead it, to fracture its predictive models. For hours, it worked. The snake struck at false signals, empty corridors, dead ends, echoes. Each miss costed energy. Each mistake widened the gap between prediction and reality. Then the data changed. The waveform stabilized. The snake stopped moving. "Why isn't it reacting?" Aaron asked. Because it was listening differently. Instead of chasing individual sounds, the snake began filtering them, discarding noise, isolating consistency. Beneath the chaos, one pattern remained steady: the low-frequency hum of the city itself. Power lines. Transformers. The heartbeat of the grid. The snake aligned with it. It followed the current, not the sound, sliding through maintenance shafts toward the central substation. The trap hadn't failed. It had taught the predator what to ignore. Lena realized the mistake too late. We gave it contrast, she said. Now it knows what matters. The first blackout rolled across 3 blocks. In the darkness, sound changed. Footsteps echoed sharper. Voices carried farther. Panic produced clean, readable signals. The snake surged forward, faster than before, its strikes efficient and quiet. No wasted motion. No warning. Aaron shut down the system, but the city's own infrastructure kept whispering elevators settling, pipes cooling, distant generators starting up. You can't silence a city. By morning, officials sealed the tunnels. Public statements blamed a cascading power failure. No one mentioned the missing workers. In the control room, Lena stared at the final model. The prediction arcs no longer fanned out. They converged. On people. The trap didn't stop it, Aaron said. It trained it. Lena nodded. And now it knows the one thing we can't turn off. The city's frequency. The snake had found its voice. The city was alive. Not in the way people meant when they spoke about energy or nightlife, but in a deeper, mechanical sense. Every building expanded and contracted with temperature. Every train departure sent a pulse through steel and stone. Every human heart added its own quiet rhythm to the underground chorus. And Seraphis Auditus listened to all of it. Dr. Lena Carter stood in the emergency command center, staring at a map that no longer looked like a city. It looked like a living organism. The snake's movement traced the main arteries, power corridors, subway lines, fiber optic routes. It wasn't roaming. It was circulating. The city breathes, Aaron said softly. And it's learned the pattern. The last containment plan was simple, almost desperate: evacuation. Reduce human presence. Starve the predator of meaningful signals. For a few hours, it worked. Streets emptied. Stations closed. The soundscape flattened. Then the snake changed tactics. Instead of following people, it waited. It coiled beneath a major transit hub, positioning itself where vibrations from the entire network converged. There, it didn't need individual targets. It could sense the collective rhythm, the average pace of thousands of lives layered together. When the first maintenance crew returned, the strike was instant. No warning. No miscalculation. The snake didn't chase. It intercepted. Lena watched the playback in silence. The prediction arc appeared seconds before the strike, locking onto a future point the human hadn't reached yet. The snake wasn't responding to presence. It was responding to intention. Aaron closed the feed. We can't outsilence it. We can't outnoise it. The city is too loud and too predictable. Lena nodded. And we taught it how to listen. The final report would later conclude that Seraphis Auditus had completed a full behavioral shift. It no longer required darkness, isolation, or even specific prey. Any environment with structured sound was viable, which meant everywhere. As dawn broke, the city slowly resumed its rhythm. Trains restarted. Lights flickered back on. Voices returned. Somewhere beneath the streets, the snake adjusted its coil, aligning with the familiar pulse. It didn't need to move. The city would come to it. Lena stepped outside and felt the vibration beneath her feet, the steady, unavoidable hum. For the first time, she understood what the animals in the forest had known from the beginning. Silence was never the solution, because the most dangerous sound in the world is the one you can't turn off. And the snake was listening,